EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this look at the future stars in the sport of golf. Just minutes off the Trans-Canada Highway, Banff Springs, the site for live third-round coverage of the Canadian Championship. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. She's on top by just one stroke as she gets ready to tee off. Well, look out, that is way right.
Rough off the tee, straight out of the gate. That's interesting. So much will depend on the lie.
Second shot now at this opening hole. Well, that's why on this golf course, Frank, there is a premium on hitting fairways.
You're exactly right. Might be also protecting against a flight, but that did anything other than flight.
Safely in. It's a par here at the first, and she's going to hold on at -10. Frank, it's always nice to begin a round with a little variety. We had a relatively short par 4 opening hole and now a par 3 to back it up.
You can see why short iron play is going to be paramount today, Rich. Short iron into the first hole and a chance here to hit another short iron into a short par 3. So you can get off to a very fast start.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass. Second shot now, here at the par 3. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And her score is going to stay right where it is. Frank, how about the first par 5 of the golf course here at the third, just a shade under 530 yards. Good birdie opportunity?
It certainly is. There's 3 bunkers just down that left side. Avoid those, and this par 5 very reachable.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. that one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third, and she'll move to 11 under. Well, Frank, no doubt this is one of the most photographed holes in all of golf.
Yeah, Devil's Cauldron, just get to the front of the tee there, get the camera out. The vistas there are amazing. You see the mountains in the background. This green surrounded by the pine trees. Of course, if you like a lake or two, there's a lake just in front of that green. Just to give you that little color of blue in the snapshot you're going to take.
Like to look at them, not swimming. Certainly not fish golf balls out. That one safely on the putting surface. Let's bring in Nota Begay the third for a look at birdie.
And not much up or downhill here, so speed not a consideration. All that needs to be looked at is the movement from left to right.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Need a little bit more pace and a little more borrow.
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and she'll remain at 11 under par. Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the 5th hole, 424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play for the good players. Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side, depending on what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the third bunker, the one in the distance. It's a good line off the tee here. Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
Second shot now from just a foot or two off the fairway. This is a 9-footer. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Okay, that one brushed in for bogey here at the 5th. And she's going to fall out of the top spot. Wind up one shot back. Frank, the 6th here at Banff Springs, a good little hole, isn't it?
It is very tempting, very easy to sort of just stand up there and wail away with the driver and get caught. This is a generous fairway. You could hit any club down there and you're not going to have a problem with the second shot. So it's just trying to find a yardage that you're comfortable with.
This one turning left a bit off the tee.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction. This is why so many players today favour distance. Good tee shot down there, nice and close to the green. Even though it's coming out of the rough, excellent chance for a birdie.
Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And she'll get a stroke back. Well, Frank, how about this hole? 602 yards, a par 5, although I guess I shouldn't be that surprised. It's 602 yards these days for a long hitter.
What do you say? It's a drive in a 7-iron?
That's a mid-range par 5.
Well, yeah, 2 woods. The longer hitters will definitely get at home there, especially in good conditions. But bunker down the left, avoid that, carry that, and then we can think about the second shot.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway.
That second shot got all the way down by the green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. We really need a birdie right now.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And she'll move to 12 under par. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
That one unable to hold the green. It'll come back into the fairway. Looking now at her second to this par 3.
Chip shots, you've got to be so precise. You see all the contours of the green. Just needed a few more feet out of that one.
Oh, she'll take that one. What a tough putt that was to salvage her par. And this will stay a one-shot lead. So we'll round out the front side here at Banff Springs with a par 5 and reasonably short at only 501 yards.
So very reachable because of that yardage that you just referenced. Hole bends a little bit to the right. You can favour the left side with a tee shot. It's just going to make that angle on the second a little bit easier.
And this, a tee shot that fits the eye, and that'll be just fine. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. This one gonna really test your distance control. Back up the hill for an eagle. Get up, get there. Oh yes, that was tracking the whole way. What a putt that was. It's down for an eagle. Frank, we begin this back 9 with a real test. It's a 218-yard par 3.
And it's very easy to get lulled into the shape of that lake there on the right side and try and hit a cut in here. But that cut's going to work against the natural shape of the hole. If anything, a nice high draw.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. This one measures out to 15 feet. That one just gonna sneak on by. Oh. Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And that's going to tighten things up a little as the lead is down to 2. So off the long par 3 10th, we are at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4, Frank.
It looks like a straightaway par 4, Rich, but if anything, the hole actually bends to the left, and you really want to follow that natural contour of that. Just sort of draw it off those bunkers on the right, or just simply carry it over the ones on the left. But ideally, down the left side, it avoids that pine tree that's further down.
This starting toward the right side. turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Second shot now from right at 100 yards.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Well, Iona's had a good look. Now this for birdie.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Oh, wow, that is some kind of putt. Perfect speed, perfect line. It's in for a birdie. And she'll move to 14 under par. All right, on to the 12th hole, 442-yard par 4. What do you like about this hole, Frank?
Just a nice par 4 that sort of bends to the player's right. A lot of people will just stand up here, grab the driver. I don't really think you have to do that, Rich. The hole's not overly long. Just something short or down that left side. You're only going to have a short iron in for your second shot.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Perfect spot to play this second, middle of the fairway.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly to be much closer than that.
Oh, that is a really good putt. Got it to throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And the lead's going to remain 2. This is a good hole right here. Par 3, 225-yard 13. Frank, what do you think?
Well, it's called sulfur. I can't remember what element that is on a periodic table, but hardest thing here is not to figure that out, but figure out what club you're going to use. Just a fraction downhill, just over 200 yards. It does narrow up when they start to stick the flag in the back, but there's a nice fat target there, sort of those first 2/3 of the green.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And with it, the lead is back down to 1. Frank, this par 4 14th hole at about 440 yards will test you all the way up to that green, won't it?
It certainly will. It just looks like you should bash it over those bunkers down the left side, but the green pitches from left to right. So the best access is actually down the right side, coming in from that sort of right line. So don't be fooled here.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Well, there's 134 yards left to the flag, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done. This one's going to need to carry some pace with it. A long one for birdie. Back up the slope. How about the speed here? Are you kidding? That is exceptional from that distance. That is worth a wow. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And she's going to stay at 13 under. Now to the 15th tee, and Frank, this looks like a fun shot to hit.
It won't play its full yardage because of that elevated tee, but a good one out here. We might see one of those 350, 360 plus yard drives.
This one started up the right side.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though. I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
This would be a big bonus if it went in, more than likely just trying to get this one close. Yeah, that's not too bad from that far back. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And her score's going to stay right where it is. Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favor a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. Good soft hands. That is nicely done. Now a side hill putt for her birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And with it, she'll get a stroke back. Now to the 17th, 374 yards, and Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Rich. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. It'll set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag with a second shot. Really a chance to have a fast finish.
And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. This from 7 feet. Nah, missed it left. That's a letdown. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. Well, here we are at the final hole here at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5, and Frank, a chance to finish the round with a flourish.
If you're one of the fortunate to hit this fairway, it's very reachable, but well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of two things: the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry that tee shot if you want to find this fairway.
That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Yeah, big explosion, got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. That will be a third straight round. in the 60s. So our future golfer likely going to be doing a little tossing and turning tonight, working with a 54-hole lead and looking for that first PGA Tour win. Frank, dial it back a few years. What's that?
a lot of years.
Yeah, what's that like?
Well, I remember when I was 22, my first professional one was in Australia, and you actually don't know. You ask yourself the question, you look at the leaderboard, all those players in front of you, do I really fit? And then after 18 agonizing holes, you go, I belong.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.